also known as AWOL. And today, it's all about doubling pattern number 400 on friendshipbracelets.net. Not exactly easy. I definitely took like an easier route when it came to doubling it, but when it came to actually making this bracelet itself, I did have to rely heavily on watching where I was in the pattern. But that said, if you kind of watch how I did it, how I tried to segment it, how I tried to work it out, I think it kind of turned out, like easier than I kind of might have done it. I basically kind of tried to keep it coming inwards no matter where I was, because as you might remember, I made the pattern flip in the middle. So sometimes when you flip it, you end up going, instead of chevrons coming in, you end up with chevrons going out. But I found that the pattern really kind of worked either direction really well, so I kept it just always kind of coming inwards. This video is a lot shorter than I would have liked, only because I set a timer of 20 minutes. So, and then I, stop the video and I take a quick break, and then, I come back to it. 20 minutes went before I realized that I wasn't actually recording. And yeah, that kind of really messed me up a lot, because there's going to be a chunk of this that you don't get to see. And I apologize. I have no idea what happened there. I don't think I've done that in a really long time, but something else I have to watch out for, I guess. Whatever. Yes, so it's a bit complicated as far as patterns in general go, but then overall it's not the worst either. So as long as you're good with zigzags, there's a lot of zigzag knots going on in here, a lot of stuff that can kind of throw off the balance. But that said, it still is a really fun bracelet overall to make. I like it a lot. The end product, I don't know if you can really see that well, you'll have to wait. The big reveal at the end, it turns out that it's really, really cool. I used a very, very bright orange, and I used a very, very dark blue, and I'm not sure that the camera really kind of shows just how much contrast there is, but overall, I mean, this really turned out looking really super cool. I really think that the color choice was a good one. And again, it wasn't the choice that I did when I was making up the pattern. Just somewhere along the lines when pulling strings, I was like, this could be really fun in, something really stark contrast. Oh, so this row, singles just to get those dots in place, and then I can bring them in great big rows. Again, I tried to mostly bring everything in, but there's like here and there one row that the knot goes out. So I know people who swear by straight edge would be like, oh, there's gonna be a bump. It really is fine. It's just about kind of trying to stay consistent, try to keep your knots consistent. And you'll see it periodically. I do the whole crank the bracelet back to being straight again, because sometimes it sort of gets out of alignment, and especially when I get far from the clip like this. But again, I keep doing this for you guys, that way you can kind of see the development of the pattern itself. And yeah, it's kind of cool. What else can I tell you? Yeah, it's not this is definitely not something I would say is great for beginners, but if you're seasoned at making bracelets, I think you could have some fun with this one. Again, you just really need good contrasting colors. So anything that, black and white, yellow, purple, whatever it is, just make them, really stand out, and it'll turn out nice. Oh, so yeah, the 20 minutes, right? So this was 1 hour and like 3 minutes in all. So yeah, it was really close to an hour, which is typically a sign of a bracelet being easy, right? If an hour is what it takes to make a bracelet, and you know, yeah, so not too terribly bad. Oh, because this video is going to end a lot sooner, I need to thank my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members for making this possible. Without their help, I wouldn't have all the string to make it, and let's face it, I go through a lot of string around here. So yeah, thank you guys very, very much. I really, besides that, it's great motivational thing, right? Like, they have helped me to realize that people do care about the channel, and that has really gone a long ways to motivating me to keep going, because doing this on the daily is a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff that goes into to producing these videos and having them there. And YouTube members get to see all the videos early anyway, so there is some perks. If you want to join, there is some nice perks that are involved for people who are a member. So, oh, and member hangouts. We do a thing where we can hang out, talk to each other. It's kind of fun. That happens once a month, the first Sunday of the month, so that's always fun. What else can I tell you? I am like, my brain is just having just a total blank session here. I have no idea. Oh yeah, the center of the bracelet was those 4 bigger diamonds, which I think really kind of helped make this like super, super cool. You know, this little dots and whatever, you got this big segment, and then just got these couple little bursts of the oranges. So yeah, pretty neat stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure which segment got missed, because like I said, there were 2 full 20-minute recordings, and then missed. I guess it comes up a little bit after this. I don't know, but yeah, it was a mishap on my part. I apologize. I'm usually better at that. I don't know. I just trying new stuff around here, I guess, kind of messed me up. Been thinking about getting a new timer, something that's easier to spot when my 20 minutes is up. I could have the machine tell me, but then that thing just drives me insane. So I'd rather not. Oh, if you have a pattern that perhaps you want to see doubled, you can always send that to me. Or if you want me to do a blindside creation, we can do that one as well. That blindsides, you can send me the pattern number, the number of strings, and which website it came from. 3 things. So that would be for a blindside. For just, you know, you have a pattern you're curious about doubling, I'll give it a try. If I can do it, I will let you know, and then you'll have something to look forward to. So typically there's scheduling involved with making all my bracelets. Like, I know pretty much most of what I'm doing for the rest of this month. So like, I had to find a date after that to put something in, and then yeah, so it can take a little while, is what I'm getting at. It can take a little while before a request gets done, but I try my best. I try to help and do what I can. Yeah, so you can see, right, still just the chevron like coming inwards to make all of this stuff happen. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is one of those rows where everything kind of goes outwards for a moment, just to kind of cover up the orange string as it comes in. Yeah. And then it's back to coming inwards again. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I try to make it easy. I try to figure out how to, you know, make this as simple as possible, kind of keep the momentum going and stuff. So yeah. Yes. I feel like I've forgotten something. I feel like there was something like I really wanted to say in the video while I was making it, and because I don't write stuff down, I'm like, I'll remember it, and then I don't. I don't mean to be like that. I don't know why I do it. Probably because it's just too much trouble to find pen and paper and by the time I do all that, the thought will be gone. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you liked the video. If you're still here, thank you. You know, leave a emoji down below, just any random emoji, as a way of just, you know, letting me know that you made it this far in the video. It'll be fun. I'll send an emoji back. So yeah, this is getting real close to the end. That's the end thing there. So here comes the big reveal in what? I was gonna say 10 seconds, but it's probably a little bit more than that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here, so thank you very much. And yeah, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.